And welcome to Week 6 version of Football Friday. I'm Yanni Caracas. Tonight, Mother Nature causing some issues around Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. We do have some postponements to tell you about due to the messy weather, but first, we want to get to all the highlights at Week 6. If you include bye weeks, we're at exactly the midpoint of the regular season, so time for teams to start making moves for postseason berths. Let's start with our number 5 team in our top 10 poll. Palm Beach Central visiting John I. Leonard, and this one got out of hand early. Leonard down big late in the second quarter. This is Lake Worth and Santa Lucius now. Lots of early action in this one. Derek Williams takes the rock, knows where to find the end zone. It's now 14-7 Santa Lucius midway through the first quarter. Lake Worth offense trying to respond, but they are swiftly picked off by Ronald Olbrisi, and the Chiefs offense drawing parallels to that team in Kansas City tonight. Yes, another Chiefs. Williams finds the end zone again, 21-7 Santa Lucius. And then Shia DeVoe to Jamar Browder. That makes it 28-7. Chiefs just too high power tonight. Santa Lucius wins big, 55-13. Pahokee and Dwyer always play a competitive game. Now the Panthers aren't having the season they envisioned, getting their first win of the season just last week against another team from the Muck Glade Central. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils coming off a convincing double-digit win over Palm Beach Gardens. Down the street we go. A brief delay for this one, but Panthers down 7-0, looking to get on board with a field goal, but the Blue Devils block the kick, and they take over. Henry Boyd wants to cash it in for 6. He fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, and he finds Hardley Gilmore waiting in the end zone. Another touchdown for the future Kentucky Wildcat, 14-0 Pahokee. Meanwhile, Dwyer having trouble moving the football. Antonio Simpson just swallowing the runner for a big loss. Then more special team issues for Dwyer. They can't get the punt off, so turnover on downs. Pahokee drives it in. Rashawn Brown Jr. with a big hole up the middle. He plunges in for the touchdown. Pahokee improves to 4-2, winning 27-13. Jupiter and Royal Palm Beach. Here we go here. The cheerleaders cheering on Royal Palm Beach, but this one all Jupiter as they move first down to first down. Jai Morgan getting another first down as the rain comes down. First and goal, and Douglas decides to keep this one himself. Luke Douglas waltzes in to make it a 3-score game. Royal Palm Beach trying to get the offense going, but they fumble the football. Dylan Fershman on the recovery. As Royal Palm Beach tries to get their first score of the night, the Wildcats fumble the ball as Warriors linebacker Dylan Fershman makes the recovery. Then Douglas deep to Ryan Dooley for another Warriors touchdown. Jupiter shuts out Royal Palm Beach 35-0. Warriors now 4-1 on the year. Still to come after the break, Cardinal Newman tries to remain undefeated on the season, taking on Northwestern. What was Florida State head coach Mike Norvell doing on a helicopter in Palm Beach County? We'll tell you, plus more scores and highlights after this. All right, welcome back. Number 5 team in our rankings, Palm Beach Central, looking to stay undefeated at John I. Leonard. This one got out of hand early. Leonard down big late in the second quarter, but they break out the trickeration. Jordan Southern to Braylon Neal, who chucks it downfield. Renari Wilkins for the big gain, but that's pretty much where the positives end for John I. Kamari Williams, check out this incredible play. Catches the screen and goes 90 yards to the house. One of the most talented players in all of Palm Beach County, and that's a play of the week candidate. That makes it 42-0 right before halftime. Then Zaquan Wright gets in on the fun moments later with a touchdown dash. Broncos roll 56-0 over John I. Leonard. The top team in our Football Friday poll this week is again Cardinal Newman. The Crusaders with a thrilling overtime win over Atlantic last week at home tonight, welcoming in a talented Northwestern team out of Miami. Just 2-0 Newman in the third when they fumble the snap. Northwestern's Desmond Johnson recovers the football. Ensuing drive, Adrian Posse hands the ball off to Elijah Hardy as they inch ever closer to the goal line. Next play, Posse with the jump ball, corner end zone. Calvin Russell is there, 20-yard touchdown, and almost knocks over our photographer. Fourth quarter, Newman needs a score. Jaron Hewley passes it to wide receiver Dallas D'Souza. He has some speed down that far sideline for a Newman first down, but the offense stalled. In fact, Cardinal Newman just manages 2 points in a low-scoring affair. 7-2 is your final. All right, Jupiter Christian hosting Boca Christian, a battle of private schools. Blazers having some trouble moving the ball, so just hand it off to the big tight end, Cameron Barton, with the carry. Inspired perhaps by Travis Kelce's latest catch, but that drive stalls. Here come the Eagles. Champ Smith, the best quarterback name we've heard in a while. Champ buys some time and finds Josiah Joseph in the end zone. And the Eagles aren't afraid to be aggressive. Champ then runs in the 2-point conversion, and Jupiter Christian goes up 22-3. Blazers now pinned back at their own end zone. Joey Weber pressured and throws it away. Well, that's intentional grounding from the end zone, so it's a safety. Jupiter Christian wins 45-10. All right, time now for our play of the week. We go back to Palm Beach Central. Kamari Williams outrunning the entire John I. team for this house call. He has offers from UF, Florida State, LSU, Miami, Michigan, you name it. A talented young man for the Broncos. That's our play of the week. All right, let's roll through some scores, shall we? Up on the Treasure Coast, Martin County all over Centennial, 42-6. Centennial still winless. Number 4, Vero Beach in Fort Pierce Central. They have to wait until Monday. Weather pushing back that game to Monday at 6 p.m. Number 3, Treasure Coast loses their second straight road game, falling 38-0 at Cocoa. Titans now 4-2. Calvary Christian wins by 40 over Inlet Grove. The Hurricanes dropping to 1-4. Number 9, Seminole Ridge falls at home to John Carroll, 21-18. West Boca shuts out Deerfield Beach, 36-0. The Somerset Canyons gets an 8-point win over Boynton Beach, 23-15. As for our scheduled game of the week, well, that was rained out. Palm Beach Gardens and Palm Beach Lakes now scheduled to play Monday at 5. I spoke with Lakes head coach Tamarian Moreland about rebuilding this program. They have a 3-2 record. Keep in mind they had 3 wins the previous 3 seasons in total.
Still Palm Beach Lakes. There's still kids here, it's still athletes. We still got great coaching. It's just that we kind of been on some tough times lately. But as an alumni of Palm Beach Lakes, you know, it's still Lakes and I have pride.
Our community champion this week with our own Mike Lyons, John Kunis over at Forest Hill. John's been announcing Falcons football games for years. He just loves the Hill and is described as their biggest fan. With a spine injury, John is limited to a cart, but that doesn't stop him from getting up to the press box and doing what he does best, cheering on Forest Hill. Congrats to John for a job well done and for calling a Forest Hill win tonight over Wellington. Meanwhile, as always, players in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast getting interest from the biggest programs in the country, and that includes number 5 Florida State. Today, head coach Mike Norvell dropping in his chopper to Cardinal Newman and Benjamin, and he also made a pit stop at Atlantic. We were there this morning when Norvell landed on the baseball field to see some Bucks players, specifically 4-star defensive end Amari Williams, who's considered the top edge player in all of Florida. He's been getting a ton of offensive work, too. Norvell, of course, coaches a Benjamin product and quarterback Jordan Travis.
Florida State being ranked as high as they are, and obviously his quarterback played for us at Benjamin, so that adds to the excitement. Just a testament to our kids and how hard they work to attract attention from those kind of coaches around the state.
Norvell has time to recruit this weekend with the Noles on bye. He already has commitments from Newman's Ricky Knight III and Atlantic's Jaden Parrish. We have another great lineup of college football games for you tomorrow right here on WPBF 25 at noon. Clemson goes on the road to play undefeated Syracuse at 3:30. 24th ranked Kansas plays 3rd ranked Texas. The night game, 11th ranked Notre Dame playing at 17th ranked Duke. That's at 7:30. Reminder, all our highlights from tonight will be on WPBF.com. And a big win for the Miami Marlins, who can now clinch a playoff spot as early as tomorrow. That'll do it for Football Friday. I'm Yanni Karakis. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.